We're here today at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
We got a room tour, a full resort tour, all coming up on this magic adventure.
Here we go!
Animal Kingdom Lodge was opened in April of 2001 and it sits on 46 acres. It is in the Animal Kingdom area of Walt Disney Resort, and it is a deluxe resort. And not only is it a deluxe resort, but it's also a DVC resort. This resort has 1,600 plus rooms, and they range from regular hotel room up to a 3-bedroom villa. There are 2 sections here, Jumbo House and Kidani Village. Many people consider Jumbo House to be the main area. This is where you probably will be dropped off if you're coming in or you're driving in. You're going to come here first. Unless you get notified that you're at Kidani Village, then of course you'll go there. To get from Kidani Village, from Jumbo House, they have a little shuttle that goes back and forth, so you don't have to worry about walking all the way over there. Of course, the huge feature at this resort are the animals. They have over 30 species and over 200 animals and birds that you can see here in the Savannah areas. I mean, where can you go and lounge out at the pool and then look across and see giraffes and wildebeest? What a great place to be. So we're gonna go take a look. Let's go in the lobby and check it out. Wow. It's so beautiful in here.
Wow is right.
Take a look at that.
Yep, this is just incredible. 4 stories here. There are features in this lobby from top to bottom. How about that bridge across the back on the 5th floor, going all the way across? And those windows, it's like a wall of glass.
On the left side is the check-in area, and you go up to the desk if you're checking in or if you need help for anything. So they have plenty of representatives there to help you, cast members. They also have a concierge area. While you're checking in, the kids have this area here where they can sit down and watch cartoons. They have rocking chairs. They have a little couch area. It's a nice area to just wait while mom and dad take care of business. You know what that is?
What?
It's a sword sheath. Look at that, all those beads.
That is to hold a sword?
Yeah.
Wow.
See the structure behind me? It looks like a hut or something, but you know what it is? It's a mask. It is 16 feet tall and weighs 240 pounds, and somebody actually wears this. It is the only one in existence outside of Nigeria. It's fascinating, it's beautiful. Take a look. A necklace, a hat, that's a hat.
Wow. Look at this absolutely massive wall of windows.
The lobby has a fire pit in here, so on the cool nights you can sit in here and be nice and cozy. I don't know about summertime though. Maybe. In the back of the lobby, to the left side, is this little lounge, and it's kind of decorated like a little traveler's lounge. It's really cool, and it has a Savannah view area, so you can go out on the balcony and you can look out to the Savannah. What a nice place to just come and relax.
The lobby is also equipped with other things like an ATM and a fuel rod station. now we are in front of Kidani Village. This part of the resort is exclusively DVC. Where we were before, Jumbo House, is a mix of hotel rooms and DVC rooms as well, so there's a pretty wide variety all the way on up to a 3-bedroom villa if you want to rent that. The lobby here at Kidani Village is not to be overlooked. It's smaller than the one at Jumbo House, but it's still very interesting. There's a lot to look at here, so let's go in and take a look. As we walk into this lobby, you'll see these lanterns, which are very interesting. There's also these beams overhead. And when we get inside, you'll see that this lobby has quite a bit to offer. Thank you. So of course it's smaller. But look, it has this thatched roof. And then these incredible light fixtures. These fixtures are so unique. It's almost like there's fire coming out of the fixtures. Beth, do you know what the glass represents coming out of those fixtures? It kind of looks like fire, huh?
Flames, yeah.
Flames, yeah. And then they have some more of them over here that go from the floor up. And those have the same type of glass work. Where I'm standing is where they put their beautiful Christmas tree at Christmas time.
This is a puppet.
Wow.
And here's a basket, a Tootsie basket. So you see a lot of artifacts in Kidani Village as well.
Yeah, it's quite a bit here.
That's cool.
Yeah, very cool. When you walk into the lobby, on the left is this registration area. It's kind of small, but it's very inviting. It's very warm, and they have these artifacts on the wall, and then there are a number of people here that can help you out. So this is right on the left side of that lobby. They also have bell services here if you need that. They do have a kids waiting area here, so they can watch a little TV while you're checking in or taking care of business. It's very comfortable. Kidani Village has its own Savannah area and this massive glass wall at the back of the lobby, just like Jumbo House. But there's great Savannah viewing from up here. This is one of the overlooks outside the lobby. And you can see you really have a fantastic view from here. This Savannah is just huge. Such a nice view from this Savannah area. This is on one side of the lobby. There's one on the other side as well. And you just kind of hang out here. There's some, it's really large. There's some really nice rockers out here that you can sit in and just kind of take in the view.
All Disney World resorts offer recreation activities, and they post it on a board like this, and this is what Animal Kingdom Lodge has to offer. So they do have things that are free, and they do have things that you have to pay for. But for instance, this is really cool. They have the Jumbo House Lobby Art Tour, and that is daily at 11 a.m. That's would be really cool to go on. And they have Movie Under the Stars, but at this location, this resort, they only have it 3 days a week. Then you have other activities, for instance, painting, or you can make a tie-dye t-shirt, or you can make African jewelry. So you want to check out the recreation offerings that they have posted.
The Hakuna Matata playground is for kids 2 to 5. We've got 2 big play areas here. Got some seating for parents and a really nice spongy surface there underneath the play areas in case you take a little fall. They'll have a nice soft landing. It's also surrounded by these trees and bamboo, fenced off really with this wall from the outside. So this is a really nice area for the kids.
So one area here where they have recreational activities, mostly arts and crafts, is Simba's Clubhouse. And Simba's Clubhouse is in Jumbo House, and it is on the ground floor outside of the pool. And so it's open from 11 in the morning to 9 at night. You might think it's just for kids, but there are activities that you can do as well. They have painting on ceramics, they have tie-dye, those things you pay for, and then they have free things like coloring sheets and beads, and you can also just sit in here and just watch a movie. So you might want to check this out.
Kidani Village does have some fairly unique offerings as far as recreation goes. There are some shuffleboard courts, a basketball court, tennis courts, and a large barbecue area. This area is basically across the street from the Kidani Village Resort. Let's take a look at this a little bit more. One of the things offered here at this resort are barbecues, and they have this very nice area. It is covered, there are ceiling fans, lots of picnic tables. This is your shuffleboard court. There are two of them actually. Not even sure if you call them a court or not. Foursquare, basketball, and hopscotch. These two beautiful tennis courts over here by this pond have some shaded seating. Looks to be well lit, so you can play at night. It's a nice fire pit.
Yeah, cool nights.
I don't know about warm nights.
Yeah.
And it's a warm day today. There is a second fire pit when you walk out toward the Savannah in one of the open areas out there. And that might be where they do the s'mores at night.
Probably, yeah. Because it doesn't look like there's any marshmallow
Debris.
Yeah.
Rounding out the recreational activities is Pumbaa's Fun and Games Arcade. It is open from 8 in the morning to 11 at night. They also have an arcade tournament here every day from 4 to 4:30. Well, there is lots of stuff in here. Of course, the Marvel photo booth, that is a really fun activity. Tons of games, massage chairs. You gotta have that. You gotta have your massage chairs in the arcade. I found something that is my style and my speed. It's this boat right here.
Once again, it's for little children.
It's made for a younger crowd, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. We do have things like air hockey, pinball, vehicle games like motorcycles. So that's a quick look here at this arcade. Things are kind of spread out here. It's not like the games are on top of each other. So this is really a comfortable place to come in and just kind of hang out.
So my friend here and I want to ask you if you'd please like this video if you liked it. And if you liked it, if you would please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot in a lot of different ways. We enjoy making these videos, so we appreciate your time in watching them. So back to the resort.
This resort has quite a few dining options, and we are going to explore some of them. Let's get into it. Now we are heading into the Mara, which is the quick serve option here. Let's go in and check it out. So when you come in, you're just going to place your order at the register. and then you're gonna pick it up here in the back. So there are several different options here. We have some Italian options. Then we have American, like chicken strips and a burger. And then we have some African-inspired options, like South African vegetable bowl, Marrakesh falafel platter, and a few other things. So let's figure out what we want to eat. Here are the grab-and-go options. We've got salads. These are the usual things you'll see in most resorts, but we've got salads, some baked items. Those look delicious. So the zebra domes that you get at Boma, if you've ever tried those, you can get them right here at the Mara, and they are available in the cold case, $4.59. They also have beverages and some frozen treats as well. We have a very nice looking bakery case. Bagels, muffins, croissants. This looks really good. So we got three things here: shrimp bowl, falafel bowl, and a ricotta flatbread. So we'll dig in and see how things taste here. That's pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. How's that?
Well, so far I've just had a couple things that's really darn good.
If you're a fan of zebra domes, come right here to the Mara, pick them out of the case, and you're good to go. These are amazing. Amazing.
This is what they serve at Boma.
Yeah.
You know what though?
What? The seating area here isn't huge, but it's definitely adequate. It's not like a value resort where they have this enormous seating area, but it's definitely adequate.
So we're here in Sanaa. It's a restaurant in Kidani Village. There's also a lounge attached to it. Sanaa means art in Swahili, and it's highly represented here in this restaurant, from the ceiling to the lamps, to the tables, to the floors, and all around the walls you see artwork in this restaurant.
Now the food here at Sanaa is not your normal run-of-the-mill American fare. It is Indian and African-inspired cuisine. If you want to try and challenge your palate with something different that you might not have every day, this is a good place to do it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. The food we've had here is very good. In fact, this is about the second time in about 6 days we've eaten here, if that tells you something. Their signature dish here is the bread service, which is a number of different breads that they give you and a number of different sauces. This is the Sanaa bread service. We're not going to read off to you every bread and every sauce, but basically there are 5 breads, 9 sauces. Starting over here, this is the most mild sauce, and then it goes around, and this is the spiciest. They all have different flavors, so you can make almost any combination you can think of by just using a different bread with different sauces. So finishing up here, we did not have a full meal. We had the bread service, a taste of the tomato soup, and I had a dessert. Now this dessert had butterscotch pudding, mango, pineapple, there was some kind of topping, and a shortbread cookie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very tasty. I'm not sure everyone at the table agrees with that sentiment.
It was good.
Okay, there you go. So overall, we enjoy this place. We've been here a number of times, and this is definitely on the recommend list.
The waitress said it best. She said, it's a good place to dip your toe into eating this type of food, and I agree with that statement.
Yep, again, Indian and African-inspired cuisine, Sanaa.
Our next dining option is Jiko, the cooking place. And Jiko is a restaurant that has a blend of African, Indian, and Mediterranean cuisine. They also have twin ovens in this restaurant, which is kind of cool, and it's an open show kitchen. The food here ranges from some different things that you might not normally see on a menu, such as wild boar tenderloin or spiced carrot soup. Some of the entrees available are like the Ethiopian style chicken, They have sustainable fish. Your prices for entree start at about $38 and they go up from there. They also have a children's menu here. If you'd like to eat here at Gico, just remember they only serve dinner and they start at 5:30 in the afternoon. You do need a reservation and there is a dress code.
Next up is Boma. Boma is a buffet style restaurant that serves breakfast and dinner. They do not serve lunch. We have eaten here a number of times and it is very good. We are heading in for breakfast this morning. As we mentioned, this is a buffet style restaurant, so Beth and I are going to take turns going back and forth to the buffet. I made the first run up there and I got some ham and oak grilled tomato, tater tots, eggs with goat cheese, and of course a Mickey waffle. You got to get that. So the grill, they actually do have pieces of wood in there. Of course it's probably oak, and they actually are grilling things over an oak fired grill. So I'm looking forward to digging into this. This ham with the oak grilled tomato is absolutely fabulous. That is just so tasty. So you got the coconut oatmeal.
I haven't tasted it. How is it?
I tasted it. It was really good. You also got the eggs with goat cheese, which I thought were fabulous. Would you consider maybe making those every day for us?
They have African dishes, then they have the traditional.
Right, biscuits and gravy, things like that. I do want to mention that your meal comes with pog juice. This is passion fruit, orange, and guava. It's very good. It complements breakfast items really, really well. And it's included with your meal. So even if you're just curious about it, get a little bit, taste it, you'll probably be hooked. It's really good. Done plenty of talking about the things on this buffet. Let's show you some of what they have. Oak grilled asparagus, oak grilled tomatoes. There's ham with Boma mustard and looks like a casserole. Regular good old breakfast items like sausage, tots, and biscuits and gravy. Of course, your Mickey waffles and pancakes, omelets, scrambled eggs, and scrambled eggs with goat cheese, which I highly recommend. Can't have breakfast without bacon. There's an assortment of fruit, parfaits, and this is a charcuterie section, so meats, cheese, deviled eggs with salmon, smoked salmon. Got a pretty wide pastry assortment here. The sticky buns were absolutely fabulous. But there's also bread pudding and then things like bagels, toast, normal breakfast stuff. That finishes up our time here at Boma. This was really an excellent meal. I would say if you're going to do one special meal and you're staying here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, that this is probably the place you want to consider. The food is really, really good here.
They don't just serve African or Moroccan, Indian cuisine. They also have some traditional items on the buffet. So you can try some things and see if you like it. I mean, all the restaurants here have that, but this is a good place to try things out.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is Boma. On to the next restaurant. We've made our way over to Victoria Falls Lounge. This is just above Boma in Gico. I think we're going to have a beverage here, and they also do have a few things that you can eat as well.
At Victoria Falls, they do have some lounge fare, which is food, and it's available from 5 until 10 p.m. Some of the things they have are marinated olives, spiced goat cheese dip, Cape Town slap chips. You can even get a burger with chips.
Around this lounge a little bit, they do have some seating. It is very loud in here because Boma is right below us, so you do get quite a bit of ambient noise from that. There is a bar that borders the lobby there. And actually, when you walk down the stairs from the lobby, you can stop off at this bar if you want to do that. So it's very cool. Victoria Falls Lounge. Let's talk about the pools here. There are two of them, one at Jambo House and one at Kidani Village. I am standing in front of the Azima Springs pool area. This is an 11,000 square foot pool that holds over 234,000 gallons of water. They have a pool bar here. There are 2 spas. There is a kids wading pool. On one side is a playground. There's a 0 entry area, so there's so much to offer here at this pool. It's kind of as you come out of the area where the restaurants are, that's where you'll find this pool. So this is a great place to hang out, get out of the summer heat for the day, and just kind of cool off. The Ozima Springs Pool. Here's one of your spas. This is the other spa, and it does have handicapped access if you need that. This is the pool bar. Here's our kids' wading pool area. Here's a look at that 67-foot water slide here at this pool. As you can see, there are plenty of lounge chairs surrounding this pool. Gives you a place to kind of relax and soak up the sun. There are also lots of umbrellas if you want to stay out of the sun as well. I want to mention that your pool hours are 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. The second pool is called Samawati Springs, and it is here at Kidani Village. This pool is 4,700 square feet and holds over 118,000 gallons of water. There is a large kids play area here with 3 distinct sections, and there are a lot of water features in this area. There's places to shoot water at each other. There's places to get splashed. I even got shot in the head by something as I walked by. So it is a lot of fun, and parents, there are places for you to sit and watch your kids enjoy that area, but beware, you may get wet. In addition to all those things, there is a 128-foot slide that you can go down, and that goes down into this really large pool. Like I said, that pool is 4,700 square feet and holds 118,000 gallons of water. There are 2 spas around the pool that you can enjoy as well, and there's a pool bar off to the side. It's called Maji, and they serve food and drinks. So pretty much everything you want is right here in the Samawati Springs pool area. Also, this area is very secluded. It feels very private. There's a lot of vegetation and landscape around. So when you're here, you're not going to feel like it's wide open like you might in some other pools, but it's very private here, and it's kind of a very peaceful and serene area here at Kidani Village. No one in this pool right now, but these guys are still carefully watching. This is your 0 entry portion of the pool here. Easy in and out. So here is part of your kids area. They have dunking buckets there. And this does look like a lot of fun. All right, I have to tell you, this is an interactive water area. I just walked by something and it sprayed me. And that was very unexpected. So they have a water slide in here. They have these spray guns. Parents, if you're sitting on this bench, you may possibly get wet. If you need to do laundry while you're here, there are multiple laundry rooms available. The one I'm at right now is by Simba's Clubhouse, right by the Ozima Springs pool. The laundry machines here require a credit or debit card in order to operate them. They do have detergent available, and this particular laundry room right here actually has like a really nice seating area that you can kind of hang out in, relax, and wait for your laundry to finish, and then head out. So there are definitely places here to get your laundry taken care of if you need to do that. Things are about to get wild. Let's go see some animals.
Where can you go and stay and walk out the back door and you have a savanna? I mean, you have all these animals out here to take a look at. And if you don't know what they are, they have these signs here. So for instance, they have cranes out here, and they have giraffes, and they have kudus. So how you say it? Kudu? Kudu. Anyway, this area is designed in a horseshoe shape, and it has these wooden fences in here, which is very reminiscent of what they call a kraal in Africa, is another name for like a corral where they keep cows and other livestock. So we're gonna go take a look and see what animals we can find out here. I want to point out that these rooms have what they call here a savanna view. So you can sit on your balcony and you can look at the animals. I mean, you can see them wandering around day and night. It's really fascinating. Something about the architecture here, I want to show you that the balconies are all different colors. And the reason for that is it's supposed to like break up your eyes so that it doesn't seem so large. I think those are the kudos. I hope that's how you can pronounce that. And look, they have, looks like pelicans. If you don't get a savanna view, you can always come to these overlooks. They have two that flank the lobby area. And they have rocking chairs out there, and you can sit in the shade. It's really nice.
We're at the Savanna viewing area for Kidani Village, and there is so much to see here. Now, they do have giraffes, zebras, gazelles. There are these large birds, I think are cranes, is that right, Beth?
I think so.
Okay. And there are other things, I can't name them.
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Wildebeest.
Wildebeest, yes.
What's the one with the big horns?
I don't know, it's like some kind of cattle.
Yeah.
But there are lots of animals out here, and we've seen plenty, so we'll show you some of that. We've got a zebra out there, a number of cranes. It's also a beautiful time of day just to look at the animals right about sunset. Up on this side is a viewing area off the lobby. So if you didn't get a savanna view, you can still get a savanna view. There's another savanna viewing area on this side as well. Nice breeze blowing tonight. It's just perfect for this.
There are two stores here in the resort, and the one in Jumbo House is called Zawadi Marketplace. And it's more than just a store. There's also one in Kidani Village, and we'll show you that one as well. You know, we've been to a lot of resort stores, but I think this one is the most magnificent. I mean, look at this. These are all carved out of wood. You want to play checkers? There's zebras and giraffes.
I don't think I have seen that in any resort store. That is unique.
It is unique. This whole gift shop is unique. When we go to the resort gift shops, we like to show you resort-specific merchandise. And here's what's available. A shirt like this, about $35. You have a cap, $35. Here you have a water bottle, $45. This nice polo's $45. You even have a bathrobe, $100. This would make a really nice Valentine's Day present. Take a look at the different items they have here available, like these musical instruments, the stuffed animals, like animals you would see at Animal Kingdom, carvings. Look, they even have hoodies that have like a safari print on them or animal print on them. Those are cool. In this section they have merchandise that looks like it's representative of Animal Kingdom. Look, there's the Tree of Life in that case. So this store is called a marketplace because not only do they sell merchandise. They also sell food and snacks. So as you can see in the cold cases, they have beverages, and they even have food that you can put in a microwave. Back here they have not only like chips and donuts and things like that, but they also have things like pain relief, medicine, diapers, sunscreen. So you have that available here if you need it. It's quite a large gift shop. I mean, they have many items available, things you can use while you're here and things you can take home. That's a quick look at Zawadi Marketplace. Now let's go take a look at the store in Kidani Village. The store here in Kidani Village is called Johari Treasures. It's a lot smaller than the store that's in Jumbo House, but let's go see what they have to offer. Just like the shop in Jumbo House, you're gonna see a lot of carved items, and in this case you're gonna see canes, spoons, utensils, necklaces. Here we have some items that are unique to Kidani Village because it's a DVC property. For instance, they have this nice hoodie. And then they have this pink pullover. Both of these are $55. This one has a little print on the front. And then they have a lot of items that are DVC related. So, you have here a little corksicle. This is $40. The license plate frame. Magnets are $20. Luggage tag, $15. So if you're part of DVC, you might want some of these items. But the only things I see that are specific to Kidani are right here. If you get a resort mug, it's $21.99, and it's good for the length of your stay. You can get sodas and you can get coffee. And in this shop, you can actually get your refills. So that's something unusual because you don't normally see that in the gift shops. Next to it, all your sundries, the all-important moleskin, Band-Aids, diapers, sunscreen, and then you have popcorn, candy, chocolates, all kind of snacks. You have breakfast foods. Over in this section, you can see that they have refrigerated items. So because this is DVC, they're gonna have kitchenettes or kitchens, and you can put things in microwaves or in ovens. That's a look at Johari Market.
Walt Disney World transportation at this resort is limited to the bus. There are 2 bus stops, one here at Jumbo House and one at Kidani Village. There are various stations that you can stand in to catch the bus to the parks or to Disney Springs. In the bus station, there's also a monitor that shows you all of the different buses that are available and their approximate arrival time, so you could look at that monitor and then figure out when the next bus might be getting here. This area is shaded so you can get out of that hot Florida heat, and then when your bus arrives, jump on board, head to the park, or head to Disney Springs, or head to a water park. If you want to go in between Jumbo House and Kidani Village, you can walk, but they do have another option. Right out front of Jumbo House, there is a bus station. It gives you a little shuttle that takes you to Kidani Village. And when you're at Kidani Village, you can go out front, and there's a shuttle you can take to come back here to Jumbo House. So you can walk or take that shuttle. This is your Kidani Village bus stop.
So we're in the Jumbo House, and our room is 5018, which is a value studio. So let's go in and take a look. As you can see right when you walk in, it's a decent sized little area, foyer. They have a nice full-length mirror right here. Nice carved wood on the edge. And if you look on the other side of the hall, you see a door. And if you have more than 4 people that you need to put up in the room, you have to get an adjoining room because you can only have 4. And this is where you would probably have an adjoining room. So if this door would open, we'd probably go into the next room. Right here's the kitchenette. Perfectly good size for this room and everything you would need. We'll first start off with this nice little sink. Deep dishwashing liquid, sponge, dish rag, dish towel. Hey Simba, what Okay, cute Simba. And then over here we have a coffee service with Joffrey's coffee and everything you need to make your cup of coffee, and a coffee maker, a little microwave, a toaster. Up here we have some cups and your ice bucket, because they have ice that you can get on the floor. Up here you're going to have your paper plates and plastic cutlery. And on this side is just another storage area. You could put your snacks and whatever up there, but right now they have paper towels up there, which is nice to have the extra roll. If you look down this way, underneath the sink, that's where your garbage is stored. One is for recycling and one is for your regular trash. And then on the other side of this is a nice little refrigerator, because I say nice, a lot of the resorts now are putting in what I call chillers. This one's pretty big and it can store big bottles, milk, water, soda, leftovers, and also has a little freezer. Now, let's go back on the other side of the hall, and here's your bathroom area. Now, this is a value studio, and look, you have double sinks. That's great. Plenty room on the counter. Plenty room for getting ready, put your items that you need, your toiletries, but if you need more room, you even have a little shelf up here. And then above the shelf, you have a pretty big mirror. And it has nice carved edges or framing around it. On either side of the mirror are lights, and there's a light on the ceiling. And then here is a magnifying mirror. You can use this to put on your makeup, your contacts, whatever it is that you need. Gives you another little light in the room. And then if you go to your right, this is where your tub and shower combo is, and your toilet. And you don't have a fancy shower head in here, but that's okay. It's a value studio. You do have a clothesline, and they have that in every room, which is nice because you can hang up your wet clothes, your umbrellas, whatever. And in every room they also have H2O products. And here they're dispensed on the wall. Nice painted tile in the shower area. And here's your toilet area. And then on this door they have another full-length mirror. So plenty of places to check out your outfit for the day. Now we're going to go into the bedroom and seating area. Let's go to the left. You have here a nice wood, nicely carved wood armoire. At the top you'll find your hair dryer and your safe. And these safes are a pretty good size. You can select your own combo, just don't forget it. Here's a rod to hang items. You have an extra pillow and blanket. You have a suitcase rack, which you could easily take out if you wanted to store and stack things on the bottom here. And then you have an ironing board. On this side of the room, you'll see a couch. It's a pretty big couch. It's a queen-size bed pull-out in there, so that's why it's so large, which is nice to have in a room, to be able to sit not just on a bed. And on the wall you have a light, and then you have some artwork. This one's of Africa. And then on the other wall above the couch, you have some prints. Right here you have two little tables, which is like a little coffee table, which is nice because if you want to use it to eat or place your items or put your feet up. Let's go back to this side of the room. Next to the armoire, you have this chest of drawers. It has a nice counter space atop. And here we have two sets of 2 outlets and USB ports. Then we have a nice countertop. We have this open shelving in here. And then here we have 4 drawers. They're not very deep, but you do have 4 drawers. And then you have a cupboard underneath, so you could store things under there. Look at this big TV. Quite large, you can see it from all points in this room. Between the couch and the bed is a nightstand. And the nightstand has, of course, your television. It has your telephone on it, remote for your television. There's a drawer in here with your Bible. And here you have Hey Disney. And you can ask it questions like, what time does Animal Kingdom open today?
Today, early entry at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park starts at 7:30 a.m. with regular park hours from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Need help with something else?
No, thanks. On this nightstand, you also find that you have 2 USB ports and 2 outlets. Here on the wall, this switch controls the ceiling fan, and this switch controls the light by the couch. The other switch controls the light next to the bed on each side. Speaking of the bed, we have a queen-size bed, 4 pillows, nice and thick, a nice carved headboard, a fabric piece hanging behind it. This bed is not on a platform where it's open underneath. Some of the resorts have that. This one does not. This room in particular does not. So you will have to store your items elsewhere. You can't store them under the bed. And over here we have 2 chairs and a table. A little seating area, which is nice because you could eat here, you could work, you could just relax. It's nice to not have to just sit on the bed when you go into a room. And above the table is a mirror, and it has 2 lights, and those lights are controlled by the switch underneath it. Looking this way, this room has a pool view. It has a balcony. So let's go out and take a look. This balcony is pretty big. I mean, we have 2 chairs out here and a table, and if it had 4 chairs, it would still have enough room out here. This room you can shut with sheer drapes, or you can do blackouts. So that's our tour of room 5018 in the Jumbo House of Value Studio.
Wow, what a tour. We had a great time here, but I am exhausted.
It's a huge resort, and there's so much to see.
Yeah, there really is. And I feel like we didn't show you guys everything, but we tried to show you a lot.
Yeah, so it'll help you get an idea of what it's all about.
Yep. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please consider subscribing to our channel, and please join us on our next magic adventure.
Bye.